You're listening to the Spend 10K a Day podcast, brought to you by the performance marketing experts at Mute 6. This is your source for cutting-edge insight into the world of online advertising from the team with more Facebook case studies in 2016 than any other agency on the planet. Here are your hosts, Steve Wise and Stuart Anderson.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spend 10K a Day podcast. Today, we're going to be discussing a really interesting topic: how to best leverage your Facebook rep.
Oh, I know a lot of people are going to be eagerly awaiting this information.
So, first off, I hope any of our friends at Facebook, hopefully they don't get mad at us for sharing details of how we work together. But this is a topic that everyone asks. Is there more untold value in having Facebook representation than not having Facebook representation? The first thing I would say is there is value in having a Facebook rep, mainly because, lots of reasons. Mainly because they give you access quickly to platform updates. They also are able to give you access to audiences which aren't available in Power Editor. That's been one of the main the main value adds that we've had, is that we've gotten access to specific audiences which a lot of other people don't have access to. Yeah. Which is, in my opinion, Stuart, a kind of an unfair advantage in a way, that we're getting access to some really good audiences.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, if you, especially if you're spending a lot of money, or if you're an agency that is bringing a lot of clients onto the platform and spending money, naturally they're going to want to keep you happy. But, I mean, as long as even if you're not a big spender, even as long as you forge a good relationship with your Facebook rep, treat them well, you stay on them, you're active with them, you show them that you're interested in the platform, and especially if you're, steadily increasing the amount of money that you spend on the platform, they're going to work with you, they're going to expose you to, or give you access to new products.
You said something interesting. Treat them well. That's the number one paramount.
Number one.
A lot of our Facebook team are super smart, super intelligent people we work with over there, but they're being pulled in a lot of different directions. And if something goes wrong with the platform, a lot of people love to scream and yell at the Facebook team. That's the wrong way to go about it. They're in it with, if they're working with you, they want you to be successful. They're going to do anything in their power to push you to success, and you have to put a lot of trust and respect into what they're doing on their side. Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of weird to say this, but I can't understate how important it is to remember to be a nice person. Yes. Being a nice person can take you a lot of the way when you're trying to get just that one extra thing that means success for you. At the end of the day, like especially as you said, when things go wrong, they're getting pulled in a lot of different directions because they have a lot of people that they need to take care of. And when things are good, and when they have the opportunity to not only solve losses or fix losses or problems for people, when they have the ability to shower people with wins, when they are opening up, beta access for things, or they're giving you extra, audience access, things like that. They're going to remember the people who were patient with them, who worked with them, who understood that they might have been overwhelmed and they couldn't get to them immediately.
Totally. They do a really good job of treating everyone kind of equally. Like the audience access thing, I think they give it the same audiences to everyone. So, I mean, if you reach out to them and you're given a rep, they try their best to make sure everyone gets the same access. Yeah. Another thing is you get access to betas, which we get access to a lot of betas. Just from having good relationships and good representation there. Betas are a little overrated in my opinion. I think that everyone who asks us, they always ask us, Steve, do you guys have good Facebook reps? We want to get access to betas. Well, there's no real beta that's going to turn the world upside down.
No. No.
And I think that there's this preconceived notion that you need to have really good access to Facebook to be a good agency, and I don't think that's accurate. There's plenty of really good marketing teams and agencies and people who don't have access to Facebook 24/7, but do an amazing job.
Yeah, I mean, we have obviously very, very good access to Facebook, but I think our relationship with Facebook on that front is about 1% of the value proposition that we're providing to people. It's a very small component of it. You're exactly right that it's other stuff that really makes the difference. It's knowledge of the platform and how to use it. I think I interact a lot with different reps at Facebook, and one of the main things, one of the main points I would say when you're communicating and trying to get beta access, audiences, whatever it is that you want, is, and this goes along with being a nice person, is make their job as easy as possible. If you notice when you get outreach from your rep and they say, hey, we have these betas open or something like that, the first thing that they're going to ask whenever you say, hey, I want to get interested in that is, all right, tell me about your company, or tell me about the clients that you're working with, who you want to include in this beta. Like who do we need to give access to? So if you go in ahead of time, if you're asking about a specific beta, have clients lined up and say, hey, let's say your Facebook rep name is John. It's like, hey, John, reaching out regarding, beta X or beta Y. These clients that I'm working with are really good fits, and here's why. It makes their job a whole lot easier. You're going to save yourself probably 5 or 6 emails back and forth, and they're going to remember, it's like, oh man, like these guys, they're really forthright with information. It's easy to get what I need from them. I'm going to definitely hit them up whenever there's any betas to open up, because they're going to tell me immediately what I need to know. Because like the other side of the token for the reps as well is like they, part of their job when they're given beta access out is they need to have the right clients inserted, or the right advertisers inserted into those betas to fulfill what the product team wants, which is quality feedback and a lot of data. The product team wants to know that, hey, for the intended type of advertiser that this beta is supposed to be used for, like we got a lot of data back, and we got these exact types of advertisers, advertising using this beta. That's really important.
Yep. Another way we leverage our Facebook team is from a compliance perspective. Obviously, that's probably the biggest value is compliance. You want to know or have confidence that whatever you're doing on the ad side is not a policy violation. And we've gotten some really good feedback from them on a number of policy related issues on how we could continuously stay within Facebook's guidelines. But yeah, I mean, it's a short recap. Best ways to leverage your Facebook representation. Number one, under new platform updates, changes, just anything you need to be aware of to continuously be successful on the platform. Number two, access to betas that might be beneficial to what you're working on, whether you're an agency, whether you're an e-commerce shop. There's some value in there. Number three, sometimes they'll pull audiences for you that they think would work toward your specific product you're selling. We haven't had tons of success with that. I would say like that's a little bit of success, but they'll do that for you. I mean, from time to time they've been very good to us, and they'll do that. Number four, ad policy compliance.
Yeah.
Stuart, what's the last one? Did I cover it?
I think.
Yeah. So that's the main four values that we get. I think overall, keeping your eyes on what's going on in that organization is very important because it changes so rapidly. And the only reason why I like having representation because it's almost like keep my ear on what's buzzing over there. So I just feel like it's very important. But we've had nothing but amazing rapport with Facebook. I really enjoy working with them. They've been amazing to us. Nothing really negative I could say in my experience. I've heard some people say negative things, but we've been very fortunate to have some amazing people representing us.
Yeah, agreed. And I think if there's ever one understatement we could make at Mute 6, it's the Mute 6 team loves Facebook.
Yep.
We love Facebook. See, I mean, remember, just keep your reps happy, be nice, treat them like you would any other human being, ideally, and they will reward you in kind.
Yep, sounds good. Well, thanks for tuning in today, and stay tuned.